clock is ticking down, and my smoker chips aren't smoking. So I'm gonna move them underneath the grill and see how that works.
Whoa! You will have 90 minutes to create a stunning dish.
And the home cook who makes the most impressive dish today will receive the ultimate advantage. They will automatically move forward to the MasterChef Canada finale.
Wow.
This has got to be the best dish that I've ever created, 21 times over.
But the home cook who makes the weakest dish will be sent home, ending their MasterChef journey.
The finale is what you've all been working toward, and this next dish could get you there.
Are you ready?
Yes, Chef.
Your time starts now!
The final four now have just 90 minutes to create 21 stunning dishes. The two home cooks who do not advance or go home at the end of this challenge will face off in a final pressure test for a spot in the finale.
They have to duplicate a restaurant quality dish 21 times. All that in 90 minutes. That is not easy by any means, even for us. I mean, just the butchering and the filleting, that's gonna take a whole chunk of their time.
I'm making smoked venison with braised kale, a roasted squash puree, and baby beets.
I think the venison is actually one of the easiest proteins to tackle in this challenge.
There's just the trimming of the silver skin on the tenderloin of the venison, and he's good to go.
I could have just seared the venison. The reason why I want to smoke it, I want to bring a different element. I have to win this competition, so smoking it's going to separate me from the rest again.
I'm making rabbit two ways, so I'm stuffing my rabbit with rabbit mousse that I'm gonna make with the hind legs. And it's going to be served on top of a Jerusalem artichoke puree with an elderberry red wine sauce.
I think the rabbit is actually, in my mind, the most difficult to do out of all the four proteins because it's a very delicate piece of meat. It's very challenging.
Rabbit mousse is all about texture. You're looking for a silkiness. Every step has to be respected. This dish can go two ways. Either it could be mind-blowing or a total disaster.
I've never smoked venison before using smoker chips, but I'm gonna do that now.
45 minutes! You have 45 minutes left!
The clock is ticking down, and my smoker chips aren't smoking. So I'm gonna move them underneath the grill and see how that works. Whoa! The next thing I know, I have a fire. I am in full flames. Thank God I didn't overcook the venison.
David!
Yes, Chef.
So I saw the big fire there, but everything's under control, right?
Yes, Chef.
Oh, you come from a big Portuguese family, right?
Yes, I do.
So this should not be a big problem for you. 21 dish, that's probably about 1/4 of what you usually do for big family gatherings, right?
You're absolutely right, Chef. Unfortunately, I usually start a day before, not 3 hours before.
I hate to tell you this, David, okay?
Yes.
You don't have 3 hours.
Thank you, Chef.
I'm worried about my rabbit mousse cooking all the way through because that might mean that my loin dries out. I can't risk these rabbit loins drying out, so I'm gonna wrap them in bacon.
Sabrina, what are you making here?
I'm making rabbit two ways, so my rabbit is stuffed with a rabbit mousse.
So one way isn't enough under all this pressure.
I'm taking the risks I need to take to end up in the finale, Chef.
Yeah, but someone's actually gonna go home today.
It won't be me, Chef. I'm right on time.
All right, well, good luck.
Thank you.
It's now time to taste each dish. And although the guests' opinions will be taken into consideration, it's the judges who will decide whose dish will advance them to the finale and whose will send them home. First up is David.
This one plate is everything. I'm either packing my bags or going to the top.
David, would you please describe your dish?
Today we have a venison loin with braised kale, a puree of squash, also a trio of the beautiful beets, and a red wine reduction.
Did you get the smoke on the venison you were looking for?
At times there was a little bit too much smoke, but yes, I did get the smoke I was looking for.
It looks stunning. I can't wait to try it. Thank you, David.
Thank you.
This dish looks amazing. It tastes amazing. But you know what? Everybody's is gonna be amazing today. We're all fighting for the same thing.
So I think the plating is really quite attractive. Elevated it, it's got a certain level of sophistication, but it's a little unusual and has a free spirit to it also.
Looks like you did a great job here on the cook of the venison. It's perfectly seared. You have this wonderful medium rare in the middle. I mean, what a fantastic job.
If I was to make one small complaint, the balsamic glaze is too thick. If this was just a slight bit thinner, and I can get all the beetroot and all this coming together, it would be just perfect.
David's venison was very good. It melted in my mouth.
Next to present their plate is Sabrina.
As I'm putting down my plate, I'm finally satisfied. This dish should earn me a spot in the finale. Here you have ratatouilles on top of a Jerusalem artichoke puree, charred green onions, peppercorn toasted pine nuts with a elderberry and red wine sauce.
It looks delicious. Thank you.
Let's try it. Sabrina has obviously displayed great technique. She has used the loin, stuffed it, wrapped it in bacon, and then pan roasted it. It's a very tricky technique to achieve, especially in a 90-minute cook. That rabbit is absolutely delicious. Seasoned very nicely.
There's one misstep on this rabbit. It had 1 minute too long in the pan. It's a little bit dry. Other than that, it's a knockout dish.
Sabrina's rabbit dish was excellent. It's the first time I've had rabbit, and I would definitely have it again.
It's the day after the Niagara Farm to Table Challenge, and the top 4 will soon find out who's going home and who's advancing to the finale, leaving 2 home cooks to face off in the final pressure test.
The title, it's within reach right now.
We're so evenly matched. Anybody can win this thing.
Standing here top 4, I'm hoping I don't have to cook my way into the top 2 today.
You 4 finalists are great home cooks. And yesterday, you confronted your toughest challenge ever.
And you all did an excellent job.
You should all be very proud.
Choosing the best dish was incredibly difficult, especially given what is riding on this decision. The winner of yesterday's challenge will instantly achieve what you've all been working so hard for. A place in the MasterChef Canada finale.
After a long and careful deliberation, we came to a decision.
My heart is racing right now.
I'm not breathing right. I've never felt this way, ever.
The person who will now advance to the finale, who is a giant step closer to $100,000 and the life-changing MasterChef Canada title, is David.
This is truly, truly amazing. I've never felt so good, ever.
You did it, man.
From 50 people to 16 people to the last 2. I can't believe it. I'm here.